Welcome back to Adventure Pioneers. Today we're diving into a topic that's the backbone of every successful classroom, which is lesson planning. Whether you're a teacher looking to enhance your teaching strategies or a student interested in understanding what goes behind the scenes, you're in the right place. Join us as we explore the fascinating world of lesson planning, uncovering the secrets that make teaching and learning an exciting adventure. So grab your notebooks and let's get started.
Lesson planning is the compass that guides educators on their journey to inspire and educate their students. It is a fundamental and intricate process that lies at the heart of effective teaching. Like a skilled architect designing a blueprint for a building, teachers meticulously craft lesson plans to ensure that their students receive the best possible educational experience. In this vlog, we will delve deeper into the art and science of lesson planning, exploring the key elements that make it an essential tool for educators in their quest to nurture young minds.
Lesson planning is the foundation of effective teaching. It's a carefully crafted roadmap that guides educators through the journey of imparting knowledge and skills to their students. When designing a lesson plan, teachers must consider various elements like learning objectives, content, teaching strategies, and assessment. One of the key aspects of lesson planning is setting clear and measurable learning objectives. These objectives define what students should know or be able to do by the end of the lesson. They serve as a destination, helping both teachers and students stay on track.
The content selection process is another crucial step. Teachers must choose relevant and engaging material that aligns with the curriculum and the learning objectives. This content should be presented in a coherent and organized manner, ensuring that it builds upon prior knowledge and scaffolds students' understanding. Teaching strategies play a pivotal role in keeping students engaged and promoting active learning. Educators must employ a variety of methods such as lecturers, discussions, group activities, and multimedia to cater to diverse learning styles and abilities. Effective classroom management techniques are also vital to maintain a conducive learning environment.
Assessment is the final piece of the puzzle. Teachers need to gauge whether their students have met the learning objectives. This involves formative assessments like quizzes and discussions during the lesson, and summative assessments such as tests or projects at the end of the unit. Flexibility is essential in lesson planning, as educators must adapt to the dynamic needs of their students. It's not just about following a script, it's about responding to students' feedback and adjusting the plan accordingly.
In essence, lesson planning is a meticulous blend of art and science. It requires creativity, organization, and a deep understanding of both the subject matter and the students. When done effectively, it can transform a classroom into a place of meaningful learning and growth.
The following are the main components of a lesson plan. The first one is the objectives. This section covers the lesson's explicit learning goals or objectives. These should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. The second one is materials. This part includes a list of all the materials and resources required for the lesson, such as textbooks, worksheets, and multimedia resources. The third one is the introduction. This section describes how the session will start, including any warm-up activities or topic introductions. The next one is direct instruction. This part describes the lesson's core instructional activities, such as lectures, demonstrations, and group activities. The next one is the guided practice. This part contains exercises such as worksheets or guided questions that help students to practice and apply what they have learned in a controlled environment. The next one is independent practice. This area covers activities such as projects or homework assignments that allow students to apply what they have learned on their own. The next one is assessment. This section describes the ways that will be used to assess students' learning, such as quizzes, assessments, and projects. The next one is differentiation. This section describes any accommodations or modification that will be made for students who have varying learning requirements or styles. The next one is closure. This section describes how the class will conclude, including any wrap-up exercises or important topic evaluations. The last one is the reflection. In this optional segment, the teacher can reflect on the session and make any required changes for the future lessons.
As social studies major, the creation of a well-thought-out lesson plan is not just a recommended practice. It's an essential cornerstone of effective teaching and meaningful learning. Our specialization in social studies is about more than memorizing historical dates or understanding societal structures. It's about imparting a deep appreciation for the complexities of human history, culture, and society.
Lesson plans serve as the roadmap that guides us through this intricate journey of knowledge transmission. They are the scaffold upon which we construct our students' understanding of the world. Here's why they are so crucial. Firstly, lesson plans allow us to structure our teaching in a logical and coherent manner. They help us organize content, learning objectives, and activities into a sequence that ensures comprehension and retention. Social studies in a vast field and without a plan, it's easy to get lost in the sea of information. Secondly, lesson plans enable us to tailor our teaching to the diverse needs of our students. Through careful planning, we can incorporate various teaching strategies, resources, and assessments to engage learners with different learning styles and abilities. This inclusivity is vital in social studies, where we aim to foster critical thinking and civic participation.
Moreover, lesson plans provide a means of assessment alignment. They help us connect our teaching objectives with appropriate evaluation methods, ensuring that our assessments accurately reflect what students have learned. This alignment promotes fairness and transparency in grading. Lesson plans also foster adaptability. While we strive for a structured approach, we must be ready to pivot and adapt to unforeseen circumstances or student questions. A well-prepared plan can accommodate these adjustments while maintaining the core learning objectives.
Lastly, lesson planning is an exercise in professional growth. It encourages us to reflect on our teaching methods, experiment with new strategies, and continuously improve our pedagogical skills. It keeps us stand to the evolving dynamics of society, which is crucial in the ever-changing landscape of social studies. In conclusion, as social studies majors, our mission is not merely to disseminate facts but to cultivate informed, empathetic, and active citizens. Lesson plans are the tools that empower us to achieve these noble objectives. They transform our passion for social studies into effective and impactful education, guiding both us and our students on a journey of discovery through the intricacies of our shared human experiences.
Crafting a lesson plan is an art as much as it is a science, and for educators, it's a fundamental task that lays the foundation for effective teaching. However, it is not without its challenges. Let's delve into some of the common hurdles we face when we creating lesson plan. Firstly, the challenge of time looms large. Writing a comprehensive lesson plan can be time-consuming, especially when we consider the need to align learning objectives, activities, assessment, and resources. Educators often juggle multiple classes and responsibilities, making it difficult to dedicate ample time to each.
Next, there is the question of curriculum alignment, ensuring that our lesson plans are in sync with the broader curriculum goals and standards that we create. It requires a deep understanding of the curriculum framework and the ability to translate it into engaging student-centered activities. Differentiation is another challenge. We know that students have diverse learning styles, abilities, and needs. Adopting a single lesson plan to cater to this diversity while ensuring a concept can be demanding. Striking the right balance between challenge and support is an ongoing struggle.
Then, there's the issue of resources. Lesson plans often involve various materials, from textbooks and handouts to digital resources and multimedia. Acquiring, organizing, and managing these resources can be logistically challenging, especially for educators in resource-constrained environments. Assessment design poses its own set of challenges. Crafting assessment that effectively gauge student understanding while aligning with the lesson objectives requires careful thought and creativity. We must also consider formative assessment that help guide instruction throughout the lesson.
Another obstacle is the ever-evolving nature trends. Technology and best practices are constantly changing. Staying updated into lesson plans can be demanding, especially for experienced educators who mind methodologies. And lastly, there's the challenge of adapting to students' needs and feedbacks. Sometimes a well-thought-out lesson plan may not resonate with the students as we expected. So being flexible and responsive to students' questions, interests, and struggles during the lesson is crucial, but can also be challenging, as it requires quick thinking and improvisation.
Creativity, and a deep commitment to the art of teaching, ensuring that our students receive the best possible educational experience.
You know, guys, lesson planning is the compass that guides educators on their journey to enlighten, inspire, and empower their students. It's a dynamic process that bridges the gap between knowledge and understanding, between the ideas and the action. While it may be marked by challenges, it is through these challenges that educators refine their craft, continually evolving to meet their ever-changing needs of the students and the educational landscape. Lesson plans are not mere documents. They are the keys to unlock the full potential of every learner, and the foundation upon which a brighter and more informed future is built. So as we embark on each teaching adventure, let us embrace the art and science of lesson planning with enthusiasm and dedication, knowing that it is a powerful tool in our mission to shape the minds and change the lives of our students.